Hey everyone, welcome back to Lost to Becoming. I'm your host, the one and only Kaylin, and I'm here to remind you that you are not lost, you are becoming. All right, guys, let's dive in. So, we're going to be starting off season two called Don't Forget Self. We're really going to be coming from the verse Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Some of you already probably know where I'm going with this, but I really want to focus on the self part this time. I don't know about y'all, but I know as I continue to grow up, I kept hearing people say, love yourself, and again, love yourself. But I really didn't understand what that really meant. Like, I felt like loving myself was going to get my nails done, keeping my hair done, and, pampering myself, make sure I get massages when I need it. But honestly, I'm learning and I'm still learning because I'm on this journey. I'm not through this journey. I think it's going to be a continuous one. But I am learning to put me first, which sounds really like, whenever they like, how like you hear something and you didn't heard it all your life and you be like, dang, that's what it means. But I understand how we have to go through the same lesson over and over because it takes us a minute. I don't know about y'all, but it may take me a long time for me like, that's what you've been trying to tell me. Like, that was it the whole time. I've been going through this for how many years? And that's all you've been trying to say, Lord? Like, so I kind of really want to lean into that because I think with me growing up trying to learn how to balance my faith, um, and be there with for other people and understanding how like God loves and really just trying to figure out the spiritual journey and in general, like, how to love the way God loves, but also give myself to everybody and show up. I think that's where I got a lot really confused and I had to really like rewire myself. Which I really thank you guys for that patience because that's really what I've been doing this whole time frame in between seasons. um, what I want to say is it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to say no. It's okay to lose people. It's okay to delete numbers out your phone. It's okay. I think for me, trying to really just learn and understand, like I said, the spiritual part of the life, because we know the world part is easy, a lot easier. Um, but I thought that I had to put everybody before myself. That um let me say it like this. I thought if I put everybody before myself, then God would figure out the rest for me, which he still figures it out. So he will figure it out, but I just really thought, you know what, you don't gotta show up for yourself. God is gonna show up for you. That was my understanding of the lesson. But the more and more God is teaching me and loving on me and walking and journey with me, I found out that it's okay to be like, hey, you know what? You don't feel so good. Like just because somebody call you at a certain amount of time doesn't mean you have to be like, you know what? I'm on my way. And it wasn't until I had to really like face myself in the mirror to realize that to really understand the love in myself because I had things that I was going through that I was trying to avoid. So me showing up for everybody else was a cover up for me not facing what I needed to. It's kind of like if I focus on what you're going through, I don't have to focus on what my problem and my issue is. And I think we can only run for so long until it actually like have to sit you down. You know how we continue to run from things that happen over and over, and then there's a time where you really just gotta sit down and face yourself. And that's where God has really had me at this so far. It's just really facing myself. And I know we dived in deep, but we don't do surface level conversations. Um, but yeah, facing yourself and really just looking in the mirror is like, are you really putting yourself first? Like it was for me, and this is funny now, but it was really big, especially the start of this. Um, like even when I go make people cups of water and I want something, I will pour other people's stuff before I pour mine. So like I tried to change a little things every day, even if it's small. Like, hey, you know what? This time I'm gonna make my stuff first. First, I'm gonna make me my stuff first. Like that way I know I'm good and I'm covered. That way you can pour from the overflow or whatever you have left over from everybody else. I mean, for everybody else. So yeah, this is what this season is really gonna be about. Is just diving into just loving yourself. Like it's it's like a fog has completely just like gone. Like it just seems really clear. Um, but it's not for the weak. Again, this journey is not for the weak because when I tell you it's a struggle, because when you finally sit down and face yourself in the mirror and realize, you know what, like I'm gonna have to heal from this, uh, it's painful. It hurts. There's gonna be some areas and the things that we've been sweeping underneath the rug for so long that you gotta acknowledge. Like you can no longer sweep it under the rug. And then when you get to the part after you learn that you've been sweeping it under the rug for so long, now when you get back in that habit, because again, there's 5 stages of change, and like the last one is a relapse. So when you have those moments and you're going back in that cycle, you're like, you know what? I can pinpoint right here in my relapse where it happened, where I wanted to throw it back under the rug. But nope, I'm going to acknowledge it. So that's what I'm going to start this season off with. It's just, so I'm actually excited. I don't know how or when I'm going to do these episodes because I am going through some changes. I have changed with like, I just recently changed jobs. So schedule is a little different. And I'm also trying to finish school. So again, thank y'all for your grace. Thank you for your patience. And we'll see how God shows up in this journey. So I just want to leave you guys with, it's okay to love yourself first. Um, yeah, love yourself first. It's okay to show up for people, but don't neglect yourself. That's what we'll be able to lead into. Um, and always knowing, like, identify the things that you need. Like, are your needs being met? So I'm excited to see how God shows up. So remember, you're not lost, you're becoming. I love you guys. And again, thank you for your patience. Fast play. If y'all have any of my videos, fast play all of them. I fast play everybody's, but I'm excited. Let's join this journey together and let's hold each other hands and all positive stuff. I think, everybody needs somebody to have that support. So again, I love y'all. Have a wonderful night.